I'm heading off on vacation now. And let me tell you about my airport experience. Okay, so I get there 4 hours early because I'm not a pro at this LAX check-in, TSA, and find my gate stuff. So I go super early so that I can get it all done and taken care of and be at the gate at 10:40 for my boarding. Well, look it. They sent us from one gate to another gate, all the way on the other side of the airport. And then once we get there, we're told, oh, there's going to be a 2.5 hour delay. And then we have to go to another gate to board the plane. So this is me just walking back and forth in LAX, going from one gate to another gate and then back to the same original area where the first gate was. It was a disaster. I was tired. My body was aching. My knee was aching. And let's not forget that I was carrying my luggage and my backpack, all overwhelming. Finally, to get onto my plane at 12:40. But with that 2 hour and some delay, you know what comes next? The stress of me having to land, deboard, and walk 15 minutes through the airport to board my next plane. But look at how sweet this was, because there's my plane rolling away. As we approached the unboarding terminal, I seen this plane backing up. That's my plane. She's rolling out. I literally got to see her off, and it wasn't very nice. Anyway, Delta did put me up in a hotel for the night, but I got to Atlanta, Georgia safely. Had to walk all over that airport, take escalators and even a train just to make my way to where the shuttle was, to wait with about 80 other people that were also had flights canceled or missed flights due to weather or mechanical issues or whatnot. But the hotel was pretty nice, and I'm gonna give it to Delta on that. And luckily for me, I had my personal luggage or my personal backpack with a change of clothes. Otherwise, I would have had no clothes and I would have been in the same dirty clothes that I was wearing the day before. As I'm getting in, finally check in and get to my room, I'm loving it. This is a nice hotel. It's considered a 3-star, but in California, we're going to equivalent this to a 250 night stay hotel. Bed was comfortable, hotel was clean, everything was working. It had, its smoke detectors, it had its shower, air conditioning was working great, TV was awesome, it had the phone, it had the alarm clock, it had lights, little lights everywhere, just amazing room. Like, I was really comfortable. It felt clean, it smelled good, and the bathroom was amazing. The shower head was nice. And they had the little toiletries there, huge towels. The bed was comfy, and I probably already told you the bed was comfy, but I did sleep pretty good considering I had to be up and hopefully make that next flight out of Atlanta to my final destination. But I just really want to give an emphasis or, a shout out to the hotel and Delta also for putting us all up in a really nice hotel with the shuttle that took us there, because I was I was a stranger to Atlanta. I don't have anybody that I know in Atlanta. So this was a crazy day. A huge airport full of chaos in my own head because, Bobby's World isn't like everybody else's world. But everything worked out, and I was able to get to my final destination. They rebooked me for the next day, and my luggage did not get lost. And that was a last minute check-in on my carry-on. So I didn't have to be lagging that all around. And I had a change of clothes in my personal item, thank God. But the Radissance is a really nice place, and that's Radissance, because I did get on the wrong shuttle to another hotel that sounds the same, but this one was immaculate. I loved it. So if ever you're in Atlanta, So I'm on the plane already, and they booked me at the emergency exit, so I was able to stretch out my legs. Yes, it was awesome not being cramped up in that little space. And I did arrive at my final destination and crazy, wacky world of Bobby's vacation and how it goes. Until the next one.